I'm Browny B. Brown and Mary. Huh? What in the world? Did someone drop off a Christmas present here? I wonder who it's from. Let's take a look. To my pet brownie from Mal. Well, let's see what she got me. Okay, I actually don't know this movie. Surprising that Nathan Lane is in this movie. I better go look this film up and get a better understanding. Duh! There's Nazis in the Nutcracker! No!
He'll behave exactly as I tell him to. The perfect soldier. Hail Sweetlar! Now on to the worst Christmas movie of all time. And might I say, you're in for a treat.
No way. I am not reacting to the Nutcracker with Nazis in it of all things. I mean, why would Mal send me this? Another note. Dear Brownie, Merry Christmas. I sent you a very special but insane movie. Probably the worst Nutcracker adaptation of all time. Worse than the Nuttiest Nutcracker with Phyllis Diller. If you're reading this, then that means I've been sent back to the ward and can't join you for this nightmare movie for kids. But don't worry, I won't let you suffer through this movie alone. I've sent you my fourth in command to watch the movie with you. Let's just say sending you this movie will put a smile on my face and make you miserable since I'm spending the holidays fatherless after you ruined my plan in the live-action Scooby-Doo reaction. Consider this punishment, guaranteed to ruin your Christmas for a possible eternity. From your arch nemesis, Mal. P.S. I just wanted to be there to scare the kiddies because it gives me glee. No! No. After this, I'm not reacting to this. I'm not going to give Mal the satisfaction. But I am wondering, who did she send? What in the... Wait, what's going on? Wait, what the... Where did you come from?
I was also your Christmas present.
Oh my God! It's Bobshaw's infamous joke come to life! Sweetlar! She even has this Hitler mustache and everything. That's about as weird as Eddie Murphy's Aunt Bunny. She got a mustache!
And now I'm Mel's fourth in command. I come to react to Nazi Nutcracker.
No! Oh, no. No way. No way, Jose. No complindo. No me speak of the accent. No, girlfriend. You gonna have to step out of here. Cause I ain't gonna be doing this. I can't believe Mal would send someone like you. I mean, does she know what Hitler did? Oh, what am I talking about? Of course she knows who Hitler is and what he did. Why else would she do it?
That's why they call me Cute Hitler.
Look, I'm not reacting to this distasteful movie for that Christmas season. Sure, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer was bad in its concept and all, but it never went to the extremes that I heard this movie went to, and at least it gave its viewers, and even a few critics, some heartwarming entertainment. So, and also some humorous moments as well. Mal just wants to put me out of the Christmas spirit.
Well, it's been a terrible year. So why not make this year worse with Nazis in the Nutcracker?
That's exactly why I won't react to it. I want to make everyone feel better when they come to watch my videos by giving them a really good feeling. But if I react to this movie, they'll feel miserable. And Mal knows that. Nope, I'm not doing that. Nope, I'd be playing right into her hands if I do. My mind is made up. I'm putting my foot down. This.
You have no choice, my pet.
Oh, come on, Mal. I thought you were in the mental hospital like you said in the note.
Well, I escaped the mental hospital, but now I'm laying low in a secret location for the holidays. So I sent Sweetlar to react this movie with you.
I'm not reacting to this. No. I have my limit, and this movie goes way too far.
Tell you what, plush toy. I'll make you a deal. You react to this one, I'll leave you alone for the rest of the year. If, and only if, you react to Nutcracker the Untold story.
So, if I react to this, you won't bother me again till next year, is what you're saying.
I promise I won't send any of my army of VKs, but you must do this reaction with Sweetlar.
Well, I guess I have no choice, apparently. Fine.
See you next year, Brownie.
Well, this is the Nutcracker, the Untold Story. Yay.
AKA Nazi Nutcracker.
Just roll the intro already.
Everything's relative. Right. Everything's relative. Everything's relative. Right. Every point of view is simply up to you. It's how your dreams come true. It's as real as you. This is that. These are those. What to say, what's ideal, what to feel. No one really knows. Fantasy comes and goes. Black is white, day is night. So you might turn your eyes to lows. If you
Well, here we go. Let's get this over with. I'm sorry, but is that who I think it is? You're my fairy godmother. Yep, it's Elle Fanning. If you don't remember her, she's the girl from the Maleficent movie. I can't believe she's in this movie with Nazis.
Elle Fanning's in this movie? What the hell was I thinking? Oh, you're my favorite cover? Well, buy my ass, you bland actress.
I hear screaming. Should I be concerned? I mean, if Elle Fanning is in this movie, then I don't have high hopes for this movie.
Wait until we get to Nathan Lane.
And who, dare I ask, does he play?
Such a beautiful city, don't you see? Don't feel pressured to answer. It was a rhetorical question. But you know, I have the strangest feeling that we are being followed. You're not being followed. Now I'm a little disappointed.
So let me get this straight. Nathan Lane plays Albert Einstein, and he breaks the fourth wall by talking to the audience? If I wanted a fourth wall breaking character, I would have just called CJ.
Oh, so he sings about relativity.
Don't keep the children up with your fairy tales. Speaking of fairy tales.
Oh my gosh! This is a musical?
Yep. They even have the kids do the weirdest stanza.
All your dreams come true is. This is that. So start to sing.
Oh my gosh! What am I even watching?
Well, wait until you see the Nutcracker.
We'll get to it. Just stop getting excited about them. It's getting a little creepy hearing it from you.
I'm just so excited to get to tell the rats. It's so hot.
I'm gonna cut away from you now.
Fine, but you'll see me again at the Nazi scene.
Why in the world did they go with this design? This is scary like Scrappy-Doo. And that live-action Beauty and the Beast furniture.
Truth be told, in the trailer of this movie, they had a boy voice the Nutcracker. However, for all you Harry Potter fans, the actress who played Moaning Myrtle voices the Nutcracker, also known as NC.
Wait, did you say NC? Okay, I'm gonna scream! Ah!
Are you screaming at design, or that the name reminds you of the trick?
Both! Ah!
Should I mention that Hagrid's girlfriend is playing the Rat Queen and the Maid?
Ah!
Everything is going according to plan. Soon that plush toy's Christmas spirit will be ruined. This movie will put him out of his happiness. He'll pay for ruining my plans to free my father. My revenge is at hand.
Okay. Let's try this again. So all the toys are alive?
For a later scene, you might want to remember this. It comes back later.
Should I be concerned about this?
Oh, yes.
I thought so. Oh my gosh. Wait, go back. Go back for a second. Is that Uma? Why is Uma in this movie? CJ, do you have something to do with Uma being in this film?
She might have gotten stuck in this dimension, so she tagged along on this adventure.
And why?
I don't know why she stayed, she just did.
If she comes in here, I'm gonna ask her why she chose to stay for the entire film.
Oh, unlikely she'll be in this reaction. She's working on storing Carlos's memory. A little too busy at the moment.
Oh, well, how's he doing?
Not great. He still doesn't remember anything. Not even me.
CJ, I'm sure he'll be okay. It may be hard, but you gotta be strong and not give up hope for him.
Thanks, Brownie. I really appreciate that. I better get going. I don't want to watch this when the Nazis come around.
Wait! Don't leave me alone with Sweetlar!
See you New Year's, Brownie.
Well, that figures she would get the ice cream and cookies, although technically she did ask Gabe for them. Wait a minute! Did she also take the Christmas turkey? CJ! What? What?
I've been waiting for you.
Oh my gosh, Sweetlar? You're in this movie too?
I'm everywhere.
What is that? I've been lined up for years.
Of course.
I want to thank you for marrying me.
She can fly! She can fly! It's like they mixed Peter Pan with Alice in Wonderland.
Do you believe anything is possible? Yes. Then take it time.
What the?
You're a boy. Not just a boy. A prince. Wow. You believe? And you released him from the Rat Queen sorcery.
Is the prince all right? I'd recognize him anywhere.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's alive. And he's dancing with the blonde. We gotta go tell the king. Let's get out of here.
As for the music, it's terrible.
Oh look, Harry and Marv as rats. Aren't you supposed to be hunting after Kevin McCallum? What the? Okay, jetpacks?
It's a long way up. And we're going right to the top.
Oh boy. What the? What?
Then everything changed when the Nazis attacked.
We're gonna be seeing more Nazis, aren't we? I'm not looking forward to the rest of this film.
It's about that time. My favorite part of this movie. John Turturro as their king. It makes me want to shout, "Hello, boy!"
Oh my gosh! That really is John Turturro, the Nazi Rat King!
Oh, yes, John Turturro. Take me. Make me your rat queen. You naughty rat, you.
Stop it! I want to keep this reaction PG!
But this movie has Nazis in it. We're past PG at this point.
But it's got musical numbers, so maybe they added it at the last moment to distract from the nightmare moment?
That didn't help this movie at all. For example,
I see no king. I beg your pardon. You can turn our prince into wood and turn us into your slaves, but you'll never be more than a mangy, dirty rat to us.
Well, at least he's not lying.
So unnecessary. Someone who abhors violence is so hard-headed. You're human.
Oh! Ouch!
Come on.
I guess that's why he would call it the Nutcracker. Wait, what?
They had that chance, but humans just couldn't do it.
Okay.
So badly that they blew it.
What am I watching?
Far too bright and breezy, far too free and easy. Freedom makes
This is getting a little weird now. Yeah, I like musicals and all, but not from you, buddy. What the?
sharks are people. Why would he do that to that poor shark?
It's okay, CJ. The shark isn't real.
Try telling that to the children in the orphans. That poor shark. What is she? An animal lover? Does she prefer animals over people? It's called having empathy, unlike you Nazi bastards. Go to hell. Also, Brownie, we need to stand with the rest of the film because from here, it gets kind of offensive and scary.
Well, you do have a point. Yes, it's a kid's film, but it's just a nightmare. So I'll be putting a viewer disclaimer at this point of the film because we need people to feel safe around here. As we go along in this reaction, the Nazi imagery may become way too much. We tried to make jokes to lighten up things a bit because it gets very scary from here. Please know that the jokes are not meant to make fun of the actual event that this movie is foolishly referencing. Thank you. Okay, hopefully we'll be alright for now. Wait, CJ, are you taking the chicken sausage gumbo and jalapeno hush puppies my mom made?
Bye.
Don't you have any food in Neverland?
Other humans find out. My dreams will be shattered. I see
Hey, why does the Red Queen look like she wanna seduce me or something? Eek.
Turn up your hearing aid for crying out loud. You want to ratify the world or not?
How about not?
Yeah. Come to Mama, Dr. Turtle. You sexy rat.
Ta-da! I'm gonna weep right now. Okay, the heck? Ugh, that's gross. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
The world?
We smell something. How did they find out?
And it was all a dream. Or was it? This ain't gonna turn out to be like Twilight 5 Breaking Dawn Part 2. Yeah, when it was all just in her head, and even the Twilight fans booed at the movie screen.
I'm not going to sit around here waiting for the rat.
And now he's alive again. So I guess it wasn't a dream.
You can go and find the snow fairy,
Boy.
but it's not taken off. What, for another 25 minutes? No. Oh, the rat would. Hey, sleepyhead! Rise and shine!
Hmm? Oh boy. Yeah! It's a truck! Oh boy, they've been captured.
Wow.
Well, maybe they might be able to escape.
This is a fine fellow.
Hopefully.
My nutcracker. All that music? Seems I had forgotten that all toys have a breaking point. And you've reached
What the? Oh my god! They ripped off Uma's head and now they're tossing it around? Why? It's supposed to be a kid's film!
You might feel a little.
Ugh. That was just creepy!
Don't worry, I won't neglect you, you little wooden brat. Oh no! Oh no, you could be happy, cracking nuts in gratitude.
Oh my.
Open your mouth, Prince, for here.
Oh!
Leave him alone! Leave him alone!
Like a good little prince.
I'm not afraid of you.
Or
Yeah!
Take me, you sexy.
Now I know why Mal wants me to react to this. This film is horrifying. I wonder how many children were scared by this film. I mean, this film was marketed to children when it shouldn't have been. Look, there's nothing wrong with dark stuff in kids' film, like some of the older Disney films, such as, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, or, dark moments like Mufasa's death, the death of Bambi's mom, and the whole Pinocchio film. Even for Pixar, like The Incredibles and the Toy Story and Toy Story 3 are darker than I remember. And other movies like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, The Dark Crystal, Kung Fu Panda 3. Well, actually, yeah, Kung Fu Panda 2, sorry. Nightmare Before Christmas, parts of the Muppet Treasure Island, Search for Santa Paws, the tunnel scene from Willy Wonka, Matilda with child neglect and child abuse moments, the live-action 101 Dalmatian film, every time Glenn Close was as Cruella was on the screen, a Return to Oz film, and surprisingly, there is more. Look, these moments, or even the film, are supposed to challenge kids, to show them that that being scared isn't a bad thing. It's possible to be brave in spite of your fear, which as Gator said from Thomas the Tank Engine movie Tale of the Brave, well, Percy, being brave doesn't mean you won't ever be scared. It's what you do when you are scared. But when they put too much of morbid moments in kids' films, It just makes it unbearable to watch. And this film goes way too far. At least this film can't go any further, right?
We'll get to the darkest moment where they show us more what Nazis did. And the worst part, they have shot the turtle scene.
I am not looking forward to it.
Finally we can begin. A little drink. For the boys and girls giving joyfully for the good of rat world, we call it
God.
CJ,
They don't look so happy.
Of course they are. They're
Hold on.
helping make my cloud.
hang on. Okay, I don't think you really should see this scene. So
Are they really showing what I think they're showing right now?
you know about this?
Yes. Maybe our descendants are from the 1930s. Even though we're in a fairy tale land, outside of Orodom, the history of 1930s is going on so Nazis exist. We technically have to stay in Orodom so the Nazis wouldn't harm us. So I know all about what they're referring to right now.
CJ, I'm so sorry. I think we should briefly discuss what these people were doing. And I'm not talking about the Nazis in this movie, even though that's pretty bad too. I mean the filmmakers making this film. They knew exactly what they were doing. When they were filming this scene, they are referencing the book burnings in Nazi Germany in a kid's film to show the darkest moment through history. Look, there's no problem with kids learning about World War II and Nazis and all that in school or, in history class. Sort of like, with that whole thing with, the Diary of Anne Frank and stories like that are usually read in history class. That's fine because that's just teaching about their history. But this is not supposed to be in a kid's film. And the worst part, they're doing this scene as a shock tactic. They can do a song, but it can't distract from what they are referencing, especially when they establish that all the toys are alive and that the Nazis are going to burn living toys. And this is what makes this film a disgrace to watch.
Please tell me this movie wasn't marketed to kids.
I'm afraid, sadly, it was.
Seriously? Who sent you this nightmare film?
Mal,
You gotta be kidding me. Mel's clearly messed up. And I thought her making you react to Monsters Unleashed was bad, but this tops it. What is she trying to do? Ruin your Christmas with this film? This isn't even a kid's film. And it doesn't have a Christmas happiness to it. It's putting shocking moments for the sake of being shocking. And a lot of kids' movies you mentioned have dark moments, but those moments are supposed to fit the story. Here it's just a distasteful Christmas movie. You know what? I'm leaving. Damn this movie.
wait, CJ, don't go! Wait a minute. Now she stole my meat pie and lemon pound cake? Okay, go back to the movie. Oh, not another song. Eh. Who does he think he is, Scar? At least Scar's voice sounds better. Now I wish Scar would show up and eat this guy. Too bad he's dead, though. Nope. You heard what he said.
You don't want to break toys anymore?
Hmm.
You're not a right boy! You're a wrong boy!
No. He's a boy that's gone through some development. Sure, the movie may not have wrote it all that well, but yeah, there's clearly a development in that character. The fact of seeing how these other kids were all depressed about their toys about to be burned up. And it made him sad now because it's a whole bunch of these sad faces at him. Yep.
I want to go home. I want my sister.
Lock 'em up! Some way she'll be joining you soon.
Oh boy. Hmm? Oh boy. Okay, knowing how classical she is, she wouldn't know how to break dance. And to be honest, it doesn't even exist in the 1930s or 20s. None of them should know what breakdancing is. Wait. Mhm.
What do I have to do?
Well, that's real helpful. Oh, sort of like the magical tear that revived Ash in the first Pokemon movie. Of course.
You did it. I'm alive. You saved me.
NC. Oh, thank goodness. A happy ending. Yeah, whatever, Sweetlar.
Look what I have. My father's magic pebble.
And they all lived happily ever after, I suppose. Oh my gosh, it's over. Finally over after so long of doing this.
Exquisite, wasn't it?
No! It was distasteful, and I thought the live-action Scooby-Doo movies were bad. But it looks like Mal proved that there were worse movies out there. But I guess I should give my final thoughts on this. So, stop right there, Sweetlar!
You!
Bombshell? You're here? And you crashed through the ceiling. Really? Was that really necessary? Sorry about that. I had a fairy girl come telling me that my Sweetler joke had come to life as a fully animated and voiced character? I made a joke! That's what it's supposed to be! It's not meant to be a larger than life personality! What were you and Claire thinking? Bringing this joke to life? I mean, look, I know she loves doing the Sweetler joke. Me doing the Sweetler joke for the live streams. But not to the point of bringing Sweetler to life! Whoa, now Bombshell. We only did this to kinda bring a funny character to life for otherwise morbid movie, if you know what I'm saying. You know, it is pretty morbid. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Out of the both of you, whose idea was it to make Sweetler fully animated?
You're welcome.
Claire, I appreciate that you took the time to bring my joke with a lot of humor and care, but Sweetler is still cute Hitler, and she has some very fascist ideals. Now, this is dangerous to bring a character to life. I mean, what if Sweetler tries to rule the world? Whoa, come on now, Bombshell. I think you're overreacting just a little bit now. Sweetler is just a character. What harm could she possibly cause the...
I'm more than just a character. I have fully realized that this is how I should have been in a nutcracker in the four realms. The four realms will bow to the Nazis.
Claire? Claire, this isn't in the script. I mean, uh, Bombshell, I think Claire might be getting a little too much into her character.
But why stop at the four realms? My Nazi army will take over the world.
Claire? Are you still there? This isn't in the script, Claire. Where, Claire? This isn't Claire at this point. Sweetler has taken a life of her own. Wait, no, that's impossible. Sweetler's just a character. She technically still needs Claire to voice her. If she outgrows Claire, then she doesn't have a voice. I still think Claire got way too into her character here. Method acting is a thing. Tell me I'm wrong.
2020 admitted that we're out of control, but wait until 2021. Nazis will take over the world, making it a miserable place. I will rule the world, and the Jews will be no more. Everyone will hail me, and they will shout at the top of their lungs, "Hail Hitler!"
Okay, that's it. Get in the box.
Never! Hail Hitler!
Get back here, you cute Hitler! Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to call Claire about going over the top as Sweetler. Call a window repair guy, and also someone to repair that hole in the wall, as well as get a new air conditioner, because unlike Mr. NC, who remembers it so you don't have to, I value my house. I mean, seriously, Bombshell did not have to come crashing through here like he's Perry the Platypus or something. Oh boy. Brownie, Brownie, do your final thoughts while I go take care of all this. Alright, sure thing, Gabe. So anyway, as for my final thoughts about this movie is not really that good. Yeah, there are a few. Okay, to be positive a little bit, there are some things that could have worked and had some potential in the movie. Uh, for instance, I can tell that they really put a lot into the set designs on a lot of the scenes, especially, whenever they went into, I guess, the dream or the imagination and, putting this together and, some of the imagery that was kind of good to look at, like the Christmas tree and the toys and stuff, when it was just that and not the Nazi stuff. And yeah, there was kind of a point with the whole everything is relevant thing. I guess, pointing out that the power of imagination can sometime become a reality in this universe. We kind of got something like that going on in our comic series that we're trying to work in now. Um, so, okay, maybe there's kind of a point to that. Other than that, it's just, it was just still awful. And even with, and not just the Nazi references, but a lot of other things, it just didn't gel well. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is a bad movie. And to think Mal would want to use this film to make people feel miserable over the holidays. Look, a lot of people aren't going to be able to see their families this year because of what's happening. And it's devastating to them that they can't see their families or even visit them. They'll be alone for Christmas. Wait, without family. Wait a minute. I gotta go. Uh, oh, by the way, I'm Brownie B. Brown, and be good to yourself over the holidays. What's left and everything. And in the meantime, I gotta go call Mal. Call Mal. I gotta speak to her.
Brownie, this is a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you would survive this movie. I admit. But let me ask you, did I prove there were worse movies than the live action Scooby Doo movies? Movies can be bad, but even then they can be entertaining. My favorite Christmas films are the bad ones, such as Shark Tales, Christmas with the Cranks, and Grandpa Got Ran Over by the Reindeer. Oh, I just love violence to the elderly. But I will admit, the most bad movies are the ones that are just distasteful. And the Nutcracker Untold story is just the most distasteful movie I've ever seen. And I just love it. When I saw it, I knew you had to react to it. I knew it would break you, crush your soul, ruin your Christmas spirit like so many people are experiencing this year.
Mal, stop. I get it now. You're trying to ruin my Christmas because you're angry at me for ruining your plans to release your father Hades in the first live action Scooby Doo movie we did. But I get it. You wanted to see your father. You miss him, and you'll do anything to see him again. Similar to the people that are alone for Christmas, unable to see their family. And deep down, you're feeling sad just like them, aren't you?
All I wanted to see was my father again. I haven't seen him since I was 8. He was taken away from me, and I could never see him again. The worst part, I never got to say goodbye. Your anger for the live action Scooby Doo movie was the last thing I needed. But now, I'm back to square one. It'll take years to restore my plan. I might not even see him again. If you had just let your anger for for the line of that new Scooby-Doo movie blowout, I would have saw my father. But that's gone. Like any shred of me humanity I might have had.
I am truly sorry, but please, Mal, just come over to my house. We can spend Christmas together. You don't have to be alone for Christmas. And if you let me, I'll try my best to help you not have to suffer this pain by finding another way to.
It's too late for me. I'll let you go, but next year, I'm coming after you. Goodbye for now.
Mal, wait! Don't go, Mal! It doesn't have to be this way! I thought I could reach her, but I couldn't. I guess some people are unreachable, like Zemo from Captain America's Civil War, or Kobu's mother, and The Lion King too, and Killmonger from Black Panther. Oh, come on, CJ, you already took all my Christmas food. You can't just keep breaking into. Huh? What's this?
Hey, Brownie. You okay?
Excuse me. Yeah, I am now. Where did you get all this Christmas food?
Oh, that. Me and the Lost Boys went to your neighbor's house and took all his Christmas food so we can have a nice Christmas dinner together. Because I felt bad for taking your food.
Honey, someone stole all our Christmas food. We've been robbed. They even took the fruit. They even threw my fruitcake in the trash. But why in the world would they do that? CJ, I can't believe. Well, actually, this is pretty nice of you, and I can appreciate the effort despite the way it was done.
So you're not upset at what I did?
Well, honestly, yes, but I will put my anger aside and just enjoy Christmas with you all.
Then let's have some dinner.
Alright, but Gabe and I will get some Christmas food for us, so we can give back my neighbor's food, and at least he and his family can have some food for Christmas. And, by the way, thank you for this, CJ, and also, back in Pirates Ahoy, thank you for rescuing me from the accidental tsunami that I should have still thanked you for. And Merry Christmas.
Hey, what can I say except you're welcome? And Merry Christmas, Brownie.
Hey, Claire?
Hey, Gabe, I was about to go on Christmas vacation. How are you doing?
Ah, thank goodness. Okay. Because you almost had me worried for a second there, it's like just getting into that Sweetlar role way too much with the whole Nazi thing there.
What are you talking about?
Okay. No, seriously, you were getting into it way too much. It almost scared me and Bob Shaw. Him crashing through the window.
I don't remember that at all.
Wait, Claire, are you sure you're okay? I mean, look, I know, because I know I get into my role too, but I mean, are you, is everything alright with you, Claire?
Everything's fine.
But, but, I mean, when you were when you were playing your Sweetler part, and then Bob just showed up, and, I mean,
Are you implying that I'm method acting?
well, yes, I mean, and maybe a little too much there, I mean, because, yeah.
But I didn't do it. I didn't even say any of these lines you're referring to.
But you were clearly there, and
I blacked out in the middle of recording. You never called me back after I blacked out after we were recording.
but I thought you were clearly there. I mean, you sounded like you. What are you eating, by the way?
Oh, gummy runs. I blacked out, and these are supposed to keep me awake. I've been feeling weak ever since the recording.
Okay, okay. So obviously you had to be method acting in order. I mean, because you're doing rum. I mean, that's what CJ does, and you had to be doing something.
I wasn't doing anything. I blacked out. After I said you're welcome, I just felt suddenly lightheaded and then blackness. I woke up in my parents' bed because they were concerned.
So if that wasn't you, then what exactly happened?
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. You better not cry.